Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Marble Racing Season 1. We're here with race 12 on flat speeders, a returning track from the pre-season with quite a few changes. So you can see there's already a few people active in the chat. We have Boer with us in the chat. They went to get some food. Hopefully they'll be back in time for the start of the race. We've got Barto here who is with Stanky. Barto making some bold claims saying they're going to be winning this. So we'll see how that goes. If I remember correctly, Barto actually choked slightly on this track towards the end in the pre-season. So hopefully with a strong comeback in Season 1. Demon saying not to jinx them this time. And Barto saying, you know, it's game over when UMR commentator says your name and says you're doing well. Yeah. So Demon asking not to be jinxed, so I just will try not to mention you at all. Just don't do really well, and then I won't have to talk about you. And Stanky popping up in the chat as well. So, quick look at the changes here. So you notice a few differences just straight away. As you can see, it's still in development clearly. Also, there's another extension currently being built. We've added a second track piece to the starting area, as we now need 2 in the race. So the first part of this track is still looking pretty much the same as before. A few obstacles in the way. Then we have the house section, which has the nice little cut through bit here to just lose you loads of time as you come back through. That'll set you back probably like half a track here. And with the new extension, even further, so it'll be even worse to go into that little area there. Probably one of the most brutal, I think we call them long cuts, we have here. And then we have a slight extension onto this area as well, so there's now an even longer route alongside the middle route and the shorter route through. The shortcut here looks like it's been removed. So you can no longer cut out that section there. There's this bit that we never saw anyone really go down. And then this bit has been extended out. So you now go around here, past this little, looks to be a bit of a garden. Under this bridge. And all the way around and down here, the little shortcut there, which again, don't know how likely anyone's going to end up going through there. So a lot of boosters to make sure no one's going to get too stuck to try and keep the flow going. Across the crossroads, around these apples, up over this bridge, and then back around. So of course if you do end up going through this gap here, you're going to get set, not there, here. You are going to get set very far back, so keep an eye out for that. And then the end is pretty much the same as before. So let's get our races in, and we'll have a quick overview of the grid here. Let you see all the positions, see where you're starting. And I'd also like to mention MC, who is one of our YouTube watchers, corrected me on their name. I need to get used to the numbers. The numbers always seem to throw me off for some reason. It's McWave. The 4 is an A, the 3 is an E. So it's McWave. So I'd keep that in mind. I always seem to get thrown off by the numbers. I just read them as a number. So I need to get used to that. And then starting towards the back here, we actually have a new follower, so thank you so much for the follow. Now I know that one, that's Dazza. D4334 is Dazza, so I know that one. First time chatter. Oh, you might be able to let me know how to say your name now. Watching live. X or Zor. I wasn't 100% sure how you say your one. So, seeing as you're in the chat, you might be able to help me out with that. Second, so Zor, like the X said as a Z. Okay. Yeah, cool. Good. Good stuff. Okay, so don't know what the best angle to start here is. Let's go underneath this bit. Go from here. And get this going. So lights. Oh, red, and there we go. Green lights. They are off. So Alice trying to make an early lead here, getting through the pins just in time, is going to get through and out of the pins first and into turn 1. Crimson will be following just behind Alice in third. So everyone's still quite bulked up. Is everyone making it through? It looks like everyone is getting through the pins here. No one getting stuck this time around. So just in time, trying to make some distance up in first. Crimson getting pinched by Alice there. A bit of a competition for first here. So Alice jumps up to second. Bodo not far behind. Just in time, bounce off the pin. Alice with the bounce. Crimson's going to take the inside line there and go into first place. Just in time, second. Minnie coming through to get a position on Alice. Alice is going to take that spot right back. Just in time, fighting with Alice now, side by side, as we go into the zigzag. So just in time, pushing their way through to first. Crimson's now going to take that spot. So some fighting going on for this first place through the zigzag. Everyone very grouped up here, slowly making their way through. As we can see how the grid order is laid out, we've got Logan at the back. We'll make sure that no one's got stuck anywhere. It looks like everyone has made it through so far. So everyone very grouped up here, making their way through slowly as they are so close together. Alice now in the number 1 spot. Stanky actually moving up here, fighting with Crimson for a position. Crimson's going to force their way back through. Dom trying to push their way past Cutsy, might not do it. McWave also trying to push through. A lot of pushing and shoving through this area. So Dom forcing their way up some positions. Crimson almost going through the gap but the wrong way. That won't happen. There is a booster there preventing that. Stanky moving up to second here. Some big gains as they're coming up to the exit of the zigzag. Dinosaur's going to try and take the right side. Stanky getting pulled into the longer route. Very unfortunate. So as the top 4 bouncing around here. See Diamond Sword just followed by Baz. Got McWave just behind. There's a bit of a gap back to Cheese, it looks like, will be coming through. Followed by Stanky, Side Effects, and Skyline. So Stanky dropping a few positions there, but not too bad. It could have been worse. So I don't think there are any setback points here. There is that little shortcut there, but we never saw anyone actually get into it because of the way it's designed. We could potentially see someone shortcut here. We do. Skyline sneaking through that shortcut. In fact, that shortcut over there wouldn't actually work with the way the checkpoints work. You'd actually end up down a lap. So it's a good thing no one goes through that part. So Skyline with that little shortcut grab there is going to take first, just in time second. Now this shortcut here will work. There's no checkpoints down this area, so if you can get the bounce right off this triangle, it looks like you may be able to sneak through and avoid this long route over the bumps. Just in time with the bounce. Doesn't quite line it up right. Baz sneaking through though. McWave almost pushing Alice, and Shona's going to sneak through. So Baz taking the lead, Shona second, Skyline in third. Of course, this crossroad could actually cause some trouble as well. Now, with there being no checkpoints in the section, if you get pushed if you're coming from this way and you get pushed by a marble going this way, that will be one hell of a shortcut. You can thank whoever it was that pushed you over. So up at the front, Skyline is now reclaiming that top spot. Baz in second, Shona not far behind in third. Then we have Wood now moving up to fourth, Diamond Swords fifth, Magic sixth, Jake seventh, and Demon coming through to take a couple of spots there. So we'll move away from there. Don't wanna jinx Demon. Thou who shall not be named. So Skyline looking on the bad route here. Skyline's going to get set back a lap. Shona also looking on the bad side, also getting set back a lap. Which side's Wood going to go? The same side, but actually manages to jump over the booster there. Demon getting set back. See, I can't even blame me for that one. Ryder coming through, Crimson coming through, just in time through, TJ through. Barto saying that I jinxed Demon once again. Maybe I'll just avoid saying your name. So up at the front, we have Baz in the lead, Wood now in second, Jake in third. Everyone pinging around here. Coming to the end of the first lap. There is now a little blocker here, so that should hopefully help keep people on a bit better on this very quick boost area. I'd also like to quickly point out we do have Stormy's house now. The house that Stormy ended up stuck next to after getting launched from that very corner has been named. A few people getting set back here. So James, Zor, Dazza, School of Thugs all getting set back. Westport getting set back. Quite a few people this time around actually getting caught in that setback area. Just like Barto may have also been set back unless they're just trailing behind. As we see the front runners coming back around. Got Baz in the lead, a good bit of distance there. Back to Wood in second. Jake's going to come through and take that second place though. And Wood taking it straight back with an outside line. Crimson coming through as well. Jake trying to fight with Wood for the second spot. Crimson not too far behind. Will be trying to join that battle too. Then Nick, Ryder, Mini, and Just in Time, and Diamond Swords coming through. So as we see the back runners having to go through this long area again in the distance. Hopefully they won't get set back a second time down here, because that will just straight away be pretty much a DNF or a last place. Demon saying they're so high up and now they're not even on the board. Barto blaming me for that. Saying I jinxed them once again. So in the zigzag, Baz with a bit of a distance. Crimson in second. Getting some good bounces here. Jake in third. Ryder trying to look for a pass on Wood. Wood now looking to try and get past Jake. It might happen here. They do. But with everyone colliding and fighting for positions, this will allow the pack behind to gain some time. But not if they get stuck. So Nick and Diamond Sword getting a bit stuck there. Magic managing to get through. So Baz approaching the end of the zigzag. Ryder getting past Wood. Wood getting slowed down there, getting blocked out by Just in Time and Jake. We need to get moving again before Magic drops down. They do. Diamond Sword cutting past Nick and Magic. So we see a few position changes through this area here, and with everyone fighting for position will at least allow some time for the back runners to try and make up a little bit of time. As they're quite spread out at the back, they should get through the zigzag a bit quicker. So as long as they stick to that outside area, they won't get set back once again. So I'm saying nothing, but they're through. Barto and Skyline coming through. Skyline getting pushed by Barto there. This could be bad, but they do jump the booster, so they are fine. They've made it through. So at the front, it looks like Jake may have taken the top spot from Baz. They have. And Space Egg is off in the distance. I think that's our first run off, our first DNF here. Wood getting past Baz as well. Baz seeming to lose a lot of time in this area. Probably taking the longer route after the zigzags. So Jake trying to make a breakaway in first now. Is anyone going to be able to get the shortcut here though? Not enough to get first. And not enough time to get into the top 3 now. So it doesn't look like anyone's going to sneak through that shortcut this time around. Everyone is getting a bit more spread out. Oh, Boer getting through and actually pushing T-Dub over the wall. So both Boer and T-Dub managing to sneak through there. That will gain them a few spots. So up at the front, Jake getting through the shortcut there. That's going to make some big gains for Jake in the lead. And across the crossroads, clean. So anyone else get through here just in time has T-Dub has. So T-Dub making big gains this lap. Will be moving up to 3rd, I think. Yep, just in time up to 2nd. T-Dub up to 3rd. Boy's going to be going up to 4th, just missing Muffin on the crossroad. Oh, that was very close. Wood almost colliding with Dom there. Baz coming through just behind Cheese. Crimson through clean. Side effects just getting through in front of Ryder. Muffin must have got the shortcut there. Yeah, a few people getting through shortcut here. Stanky taking the shortcut. So gaining a few spots there. Stanky moving from 19th up to 14th. No, 15th. Cheese moving up to 14th with a shortcut grab as well. Cheese blocking out Magic there, going up to the bridge. So we head up towards the front here. Jake flying away in the lead, already past the danger zone. We have T-Dub in 2nd, sticking to that outside line, just in time in 3rd, also sticking to the outside line. And Boer following, doing the exact same. Diamond Sword comes through, Wood making their way through. All getting past clean. Crimson could be in trouble here as Crimson gets set back. Baz getting set back as well, but they are just in front of Shona. So the back runners here not making up too much time currently. But Baz and Crimson are now set way back from the top 10. Cheese now getting pushed back as well, just to make the season even worse for Cheese. Nick has managed to get themselves stuck. Stormy's going to stick to the outside. Dom doing the same. Will anyone hit Nick free here? So Shax and Budo side by side fighting for position. Shady, the creator of this map, of this track, actually coming through. Ryder getting set back into School of Thugs there. Nick is still stuck. So we'll head up to the front runners again. Looks like there's a bit of a battle here for 2nd. Jake holding 1st. Diamond Swords, T-Dub and just in time fighting for 2nd. We're just realising that they're up in 5th. Yes, you got some good shortcut grabs there. Made some really good time. And so did T-Dub in this lap that's just gone. Just in time is going to fly through to take 1st hit. Jake losing a lot of time on that lap after making a breakaway in 1st. Diamond Swords in 2nd. T-Dub's going to take 3rd. Jake moving down to 4th. Andrew's going to fly through here up to 5th. Then we have Boer, Muckwave and Muffin. Diamond Sword going up to 1st now. Getting a better line through there than just in time. So Nick still stuck on that 1st pin. So while everyone's getting slowed down in the zigzag area, we'll see how things are going further back. So Mario and Logan having a bit of a battle there. Go back around here. Wood dropping a few positions down to 9th. Blur dropping to 8th. Side effects in 10th. We've got Magic, Stanky, TJ, Space Comet, Pesky Bird, Cutsy, Snorker, Stormy, Dom, and Shax. And then there's everyone else is a bit more spread out, and then quite a big gap to these back runners here. So Barto and Westport not doing too well this time around. Baz, after looking really strong here, is way at the back from running through that danger zone. So things have not gone well there. We have Skyline just going over the bridge. School of Thugs here having a battle with the one we don't speak of. Then Cheese and Carol side by side. Crimson there as well. Carol getting stuck on an apple. That is bad for Carol. Shona might set them free, though they do. And Ryder and James and Dazza coming through just behind. As we see Barto, Zor and Westport here. Barto getting through that shortcut. Also everyone will get through the shortcut here. Try and make back some time. So heading back up to the front as they have come out of the zigzags now. Looks like Diamond Sword is going to leap into the lead. Andrew in 2nd. Just in time taking the slightly longer route round. He's going to drop to 3rd. Looks like Tida will take the slightly longer route. Bwer may end up going the longest route here. That will lose them a few positions. There's Muffin and Wood taking the slightly quicker route. No one back here actually getting the quickest route. As Space Comet and Snorker do, just as I say that. Going to gain a few spots there with that move. So Diamond Sword's flying off into the lead currently. Just in time getting that shortcut in the background would take 2nd. Andrew going the longer route round. Will anyone else get through this shortcut to try and make up some positions into the top 3? Space Comet almost doing it, but not quite. Andrew is now through. Creeper Carol falling off in the background there. Looks like it was on that fast-paced bend over there. So Carol is now DNF'd from this race. Currently no one else getting through this shortcut. We're dropping a few positions now, but getting that shortcut just as I say it to move himself back up to 7th. So Boer seems to have a really strong run through this area, but just not making the speed back around the rest of the track. So just in time, and Diamond Sword's already heading over to the bridge. So quite a big lead to them, back to 3rd, as Andrew's going all the way down to the hairpin bend. McWave unfortunately not quite getting through there. The shortcut T-Dub does. Is going to take that spot from Andrew and move them up to 3rd. Everyone else currently taking the longer route down the hairpin. Snorker getting the shortcut, Wood getting the shortcut. Side effects could be lined up yet, giving Cutsy a bit of an assist as well. Muffin coming through, TJ coming through. McWave may lose the positions here. They do. TJ and Muffin getting the better run. Still no collisions on the crossover by the looks of things. Wood in trouble on one of the apples. Will they get set free? They do. So they're back on the move, haven't lost out too much there. So as we head over here and just check that just in time, no, just in time, and Diamond Swords have got down this straight safely. So T-Dub coming round now in 3rd. Looks like they're going to try and stick to the outside here, as they are passed safely. We see the back runners coming through now, up through the zigzag section. Andrew getting through as well. Snorker using the outside. Side effects using the outside. Wood on the outside. So everyone now playing a bit smarter and trying to stick to the outside of this straight to avoid this cut through. So the front runners getting through safe here. So we'll see them going around the fast bend here. Get some big bounces off the walls. Side effects coming around, followed by McWave. Then Wood, TJ, Muffin, Stanky, Boer and Kutzi all bouncing off each other there. Make sure no one back here is going to get set back. Alice not looking good on the inside line here. Not much speed either. They will get pulled through, colliding with Nick. But just in front of Barto. So there's everyone else sort of bouncing through this area. Got Shady and Buddo coming through, just behind Magic. Then we have Stormy coming round. Getting a big push from Shax there. Shax losing a couple of spots because of it. Pesky Bird is coming down, just missing the setback point. Alice in a bit of trouble there. Is actually going to go through this shortcut that no one has taken before, and the problem with that one is you miss out on all these checkpoints. So it's not actually a shortcut. So although it may look like it, it actually sets you back an entire lap. And if you don't get into this area now, then it's just as bad as going through that area. So this could totally end Alice's race here. As they're going down the outside lane, the best thing they can do here is actually get into this setback point they do. But that will put them very far back. So Demon asking everyone else to just DNF. On a track like this, unfortunately, I don't think that's very likely. So the front runners into the zigzag now. Our leader Diamond Sword with a good breakaway here. Very big gap back to second. While T-Dub and Andrew will be fighting in the second spot, which will probably be losing them time in this section. McWave could gain on them here to try and fight for the top three. Then we have Stanky, Side Effects, Wood, TJ, Snorker, Just in Time and Kutzi all fighting for positions. Then back a little bit further, we've got Jake, Muffin, Space Comet and Boer also fighting for positions. So as everyone groups up, it's going to push the people back even closer. Side Effects losing a couple of positions there, getting held up. Stanky trying to find a way past. They do it. They also get past Kutzi there. So Stanky and getting past Just in Time. Now past TJ. Stanky absolutely making gains in this section here. Like I say, all the fighting and pushing does slow you down. TJ trying to look for a pass back. They make it work, but colliding with McWave means Stanky's going to get back past. Just in Time also getting through. Side Effects getting through as well. Kutzi getting through. TJ being held up here, but they do manage to get through with a push from Snorker and Wood just behind. Side Effects getting the shorter route here. Snorker getting the shorter route, but getting stuck on the pin in the middle. That's going to hold them up. T-Dub coming through now. So Stanky moving up to third here, now in the top three. Just in Time fourth, Side Effects fifth. Our leader is already going under the bridge here. As you can see, some of our back runners just coming around towards the line. We are past the halfway mark. So Diamond Sword's here with quite a big lead. To go back, Andrew has gone into second here. Muffin getting the shortcut going into third. Stanky will drop to fourth. Just in Time to fifth and Side Effects sixth. Shady getting through the shortcut as well. We haven't seen much of Shady this race, but they've come through here to seventh. Pushing T-Dub to eighth. So the best hope for the back runners at the moment is to just try and grab every shortcut and keep a consistent race. And there's a chance they could try and push their way up into the points in the top 20. So Snorker and Shona very close together here. Trying to gain on Jake. Heading up to the crossroads. We have Boer, Space Comet and TJ in the background. Just in time, just going across, side effects going across. Into third, Andrew taking the long route along with Muffin and Stanky here. Snorker getting in the shortcut, Shona getting in the shortcut, so they're going to gain a few spots from Shady, Jake and T-Dub. Space Comet also getting into the shortcut, maybe they get in front of Shady here. They do not. Stormy just missing the shortcut. Magic Monkey's going to get into it though. So Jake coming across the crossroad, T-Dub just behind. Magic colliding with McWave there, which means McWave is actually going to gain a few positions. Or they should do. Yeah, they do. They moved up to 13th, so I think they're actually outside of the top 20 potentially. Or maybe at the bottom. I didn't see where they were before they got a hit, but that has moved them up a bit. So that bump there really helping them out. As we see just in time coming through, where is Diamond Swords? Diamond Swords already come up to the line here. So we are on lap 5, so just in time, followed by side effects. Stanky coming through. Muffin on the inside here is dangerous, but they're already past the danger point. Shady and Space coming to the outside. See Jake coming down now, T-Dub, Magic, McWave, Boer and Cutsy. See some of our back runners here as well, Cheese, Demon, Ryder, James, Crimson, Dazza, Skyline, Westport, School of Thugs, all coming through towards the back. Wood holding the outside line there. Stormy losing a position there to Mini. Bit of contact. No one else seems to be coming through yet. So as you see everyone coming down to the... Well, we see the front runners coming down to the starting line. Everyone's starting to separate out a bit here. So just in time, in second, side effects trying to catch up, but there's a bit of a gap. And then a really big gap back to Muffins. It looks like we've lost Mini. Mini is off the track and will be a DNF. Looks like they were in the points. Space Comet with the fastest lap currently. That'll be an extra point if they can hold a top 20 spot. Stanky getting stuck on the pin back here, getting nudged by Shona to set them free so they won't lose too much time. And taking the position back from Shona. Very good run through there. Space Comet giving them a bit of a push. Now going to be fighting with Andrew for position for 6th. So Space Comet trying to keep in front of Stanky here. Shona also looking for a pass. Not going to make it work. As we go into the zigzag area, Space Comet, Stanky, Shona, then Shady. All looking to try and pass Andrew. So Diamond Swords potentially looking to lap one of our back runners here. So it looks like we've got Zor going around the far outside area. Logan coming down the dangerous side at the moment. Ryder... Oh right, I thought Ryder was stuck there. They've just gone around the slower hairpin route. Cheese has got through safe. Still a bit of work to be done to get into the top 20. Let's go see where our 20th position is currently. So as we make our way back, Nick in some trouble here. So here is our battle going on for the points. As Shax is 19th, Budo moving up to 20th. So this is where you're going to want to get into that battle for the points. Pesky Bird and Dom could have a chance if they can make up some time this lap. Mario a bit further back. Everyone behind that will really have to put in some work here. Get through all the shortcuts if they want even a chance to get into the points. So back up towards the front. Side Effects taking the longer route there. Snorker's going to come through the shortcut. Got Just in Time, closely followed by Diamond Swords. Neither of which are going to take the shortcut route. Snorker coming through now as well in third. Also not taking that shortcut. Then Space Comet, Andrew and Side Effects. Andrew's going to take the shortcut and push himself up into first. Very strong move there. Just in Time and Diamond Swords very close behind though. Jake also missing out on that shortcut. Stanky very close but not quite making it. TJ's not going to get it. Will Shona? I don't think Shona's lined up for it either. No, so currently Andrew was the only one to grab that shortcut out of the front runners. School of Thugs in some trouble here, stuck in a very small gap between the boosters. Andrew's going to get that shortcut as well. Just in Time isn't. Diamond Swords also isn't. So Andrew's going to make a breakaway here on lap 5. So we see Dazza actually stuck on an apple. And as we say that, Andrew is stuck against an apple. So somehow, Dazza has got themselves stuck on the top of an apple. So I think that might be race over for Dazza here. But that is quite funny. Boy says hilarious. It is. I have no idea how that's happened. The perfect balance. Don't know what the odds of that happening is. Don't know how many times you could run this and try and get someone to hop up on an apple, but we have it here at Ultimate Marble Racing. Something always happens. So it looks like Boy and Tida have actually dropped quite a few positions here. So have Wood. So they're at risk of dropping out of the points. So Andrew, actually I have Space Comet here, just behind Andrew. I think I must have missed that because I'm pretty sure it was Just in Time in second before. So Space Comet now just behind Andrew. Then Just in Time in third. Diamond Swords fourth. Side Effects and School of Thugs fighting through the middle here. So far everyone avoiding the danger zone. Snorker sticking to the outside as well. TJ, Muffin and Shona coming through. As the front runners are now approaching the final lap. Jake making it through. Magic looks like they'll be sticking to the outside as well. As we see Andrew coming onto the final lap here. Just in Time taking second back from Space Comet. Space Comet being followed by Diamond Swords here. School of Thugs close behind. So everyone's still kind of grouped up in the top 10. So they'll be looking to grab as many points as they can. But for the back runners, it is not looking hopeful here. So Wood coming around 17th. Boer actually moving up to 14th. T-Dub in 18th. Making their way through the danger zone. Getting through safe here. So we see Westport, Crimson, Barto, and Alice. Back runners in the zigzag. So Shax are 19th place. And Akane and Budo fighting for that 20th spot. Budo getting stuck though means Akane is going to make a breakaway. Looking for that extra point. Nick's going to come through and help Budo out, giving them a push free. And Budo taking that position back from Nick. In return, Space Comet now taking the lead here. Zor causing some trouble for the front runners is going to be slowing them down a bit, getting everyone jammed up as well. So trying to get past Zor, who is one of our back runners here, is actually going to slow everyone down. So this will make the fight for first very interesting. So this whole top 10 is going to be a battle on this final lap. So Space coming getting through Shady, also getting past Andrew here. TJ slipping past McWave, but McWave will take that spot back. Shady Plays actually coming to first here. Andrew getting into second, Space Comet dropping to third, Stanky's coming through to fourth. McWave being fifth, Stanky getting another position. Space Comet's going to get stuck here, but breaking free just behind TJ. So Andrew now trying to reclaim that top spot. About to make a breakaway here as they are coming up to the exit of the zigzag. So Andrew breaking away in first. Which route will they be taking? They will be taking the shortcut as well, so that is a very strong start into this lap. But Shady and McWave will also be coming through the shortcut. So will Stanky, so will Zor, just to cause some more trouble for the front runner. Space Comet as well. TJ. Diamond Sword unfortunately going the longer route, so just in time. So we could see some position changes back here. Side Effects also going that way. Skyline going that way. School of Thugs could come through and take a lot of spots here. They do. So School of Thugs. No, they don't, because they are actually one of our back runners. So we're going to head up now to see how everyone takes this area. Will anyone grab this shortcut? It doesn't look like it. So everyone's still fighting together. As we have the top 6 here in a battle on this final lap. Further back we see Diamond Sword, Snorker and Just in Time, Side Effects and Skyline. Some of those I think are back runners though, so now there's a bit of a mix up between the front and back. So School of Thugs taking the shortcut, but that is no worry for Andrew here. It may cause some trouble, but it's not going to be a problem for positions. So Andrew holding the lead here. Going across the crossroad. Then we have McWave fighting with Just in Time for second. Stanky in fourth. Shady fifth. TJ getting blocked out there. May lose a position to Space Comet, but I think they've got the inside line, so they are fine. Shady getting the shortcut here is going to gain some spots. So does Space Comet. TJ not quite making it in. So McWave moving up to second. Shady's going to move up to third. Space Comet's going to move up to fourth, still holding a fastest lap. Alice looks to be stuck, but will be set free by McWave. McWave will take that spot, getting stuck there. Shady's going to get past Space Comet, not quite getting past, bouncing off one of the other apples. As we can see in the background, we've got Bwer, Stormy, Akane, T-Dub, Cutsy and Wood. And then Shax in 20th now in front of Budo. So Andrew just has to get past this danger zone one last time, holding that top spot. School of Thugs isn't on the leaderboard. Is he a lap behind? Yes. School of Thugs is a lap behind. So there are no threat to Andrew here. Andrew makes it through clean. Shady making it through, McWave making it through, Space Comet making it through. So Andrew may have a clean run to the finish here. So we then also have Just in Time Stanky. Now it's going to be tricky of knowing where to look here. I think we're going to have to focus on the front runners at the end. We'll make sure these pass through here okay first. It looks like the front runners are. TJ's got themselves stuck though. We'll see in a minute if they get knocked free. So Andrew with a big gap here into the lead. Alice is a back runner, so no worry there for Shady. As Andrew crosses the line, taking the win here. Shady is going to be taking second. McWave will take third, Space Comet will take fourth, and currently the fastest lap for that extra point. That's like Stanky's going to come through with 5th. But Diamond Swords, Jake, and Just in Time very close behind. So it's going to be a fight for them down to the line. Stanky does take 5th, Diamond Swords 6th, Jake 7th, Just in Time 8th. TJ coming through to take 9th. Side Effects in 10th. Skyline a lap behind, so Magic will be in 11th. Muffin all on their own here, coming around to take 12th. And in a minute we'll check and see if anyone has dropped positions in that danger zone. So Shona is a lap behind. Stormy getting past Snorker, I think. Don't know when that's happened. Don't know where Snorker is actually. So yeah, Stormy coming around to take 13th, Boer up to 14th. Something must have happened to Snorker here. Wood also dropped off the leaderboard. Boer moving up to 14th. Akane moving up to 15th. I'm guessing something happened in this area with all the shortcuts and some big positions changed around. So Boer 14th, Akane 15th, Kutsi coming around 16th, T-Dub in 17th. So you head up here. Budo currently says in 20th, but I don't think that's the case. Kutsi finished in 16th. Budo should move up here to... So T-Dub in 17th. Budo moving up to 18th. So we've lost... I think we've lost Snorker past this checkpoint somewhere. So Snorker's probably been sent off track somewhere, but we have no idea where. But that'll be a DNF for Snorker. So Budo moved up to 18th, Shax up to 19th, and Pesky Bird is going to take 20th as Dom and Wood actually getting set back just out of the points. So someone's saying Snorker is on the green. I'll have to go and take a look. So Pesky Bird's going to take the last point position. Dom and Wood finishing just outside of the points here. Oh, there is Snorker. So they must have been set way back. Although it did say, yeah, they must have been set back over here. They must have got caught out by the danger zone. So quite a few position changes on that last lap. All the shortcuts making a difference over in this green area here. Looks like Mario is stuck alongside Daza now. So everyone else is making their way across the line. So while we wait for everyone else to finish, let's go into our winner's view. So our winner today, Andrew. Our fastest lap by Space Comet. So it'll be interesting to see how that affects the overall standings on the leaderboard. So as we go down outside the top 20, Dom just missing out there. Wood also just missing out on points. Baz, after a strong start to this race, has been knocked out of the points. Demon making back some positions after getting set back at the beginning, but not enough. And we have 4 DNFs, Mini, Daza, Creeper Carol and Space Egg. So now over to the standings. So here are the overall standings after that race. Stanky up at the top now, taking that top spot from Jake, who's been holding that for a good few races here. 126 points. So some good movement up to the top there for Stanky. Jake unfortunately dropping a spot down to second, just in time in third. Then Demon just behind with 99 points, not too far off the top 3. Then we have Diamond Swords and Stormy side by side with 98. Crimson 96, Carol 95, Shady 90, and Akane with 88. Barter saying the Stank is still in front. So I think, was Jake in the lead from the end of the last one? I don't actually remember now. I know Jake was holding that top spot for a few races. But did Stanky actually take that top spot in the last race? I might have to quickly check this. Yes, Stanky was actually at the top in the previous race, so they're just trying to make their lead even bigger. So Stanky trying to make a bit of a breakaway in that top spot. Demon, of course, dropping down from 3rd, and just in time actually came from 6th up to 3rd. So yeah, some big changes up at the top. So that was our top 10. Below that we have Andrew, Pesky Bird, Logan, Wood, Cutsy, TJ, Space Comet, Muffin, School of Thugs, Ryder, Mini, Side Effects, Shax, Skyline, and James. So the points are still fairly close. It looks like the top 25 are still very close together. We'll have to see about the rest. Still chance to get up into that top 10 or even into the top 3, as we've just passed the halfway point in the season. We've still got quite a few races to go. And Space Comet, of course, picking up the extra point for the fastest lap, which actually does bump them ahead of ahead of Muffin and School of Thugs. So that is it for this race. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you head over to the YouTube channel, go subscribe over there, like any videos you enjoyed, that will help support the channel. If you're watching on YouTube, come over to Twitch, come give me a follow. Come watch the races live, join in with the live chat. They'll also help me out, help support Ultimate Marble Racing, and also check out the Discord. The link will be in the description below the video. But we're saying thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Quite a few people actually in the chat on this one, so quite a bit of talking going on, which is nice to see. A bit of competition. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.